House near Jumetino, Senior Medica Kano, and Jacrano, Yabe crossover near Parliament House. Namini Kwame Minkah, only the minority leader, Dr. Kessel Atufosen, Akotrin Komano. Simaba Kunte, no means I can be part of Unjemubi. Dial star 274 hash, star 274 hash, star 274 hash. So we use MTN, and I said Vodafone, Ubetimi Ayebi, Utrabako baby house, a man on 5 cities, Pano Beto, a being a 10 Ghana cities, Yanisana Bibian Konkan, Libacho, Uya, Ubetimi Yasikawati. Eya, Amagana, or Magnasa, or manager. It is Abreno, Minchacrano, Mina, Menina Minko. Parliament House, and I'm in crossover, and I'm in Kwame Minkah and Cotrichino and Catcher. Kwame, why a crowd dia? So, mammy, every parliament, near Conan Comatrichino, Fabre Ghana Funina.
All right, Abuja for Oman Atenase Power FM and I feel so TV XYZ. And then Oman Atenase segment e Dwaboase ye the free minority leader wa Ghana Mrashe Begefie the office any day bremo. It's more joining on Facebook Live. The moon say and then your studio hono ne yete. Me share Jumedi Nancy ne Jimrika ne ba Mrashe Begefie ye ne now e ba betwin ko. Dr. Kasiel Atufosen wato challenge Ediama majority ni say opepa wo ho say eye eto fufuro ye omudi abatoto yesu ompese omu yifiri what say de ba omiaka ya ene omomra ne entrance ne enye ncheche munu say ne city o de bebre wabra nkomo no eto aso my god na sika asem no say emi dane say de kenofoyata say de eye Dr. Mamadou Bamia eguso a omoka no Richard for call so no ye bedi nkomo wabra dwumadi no ekoso eche be me na chairman akwa baba Minkah say dwumadi wo kan obi miente wadwenche ne nsusu ye wabra wo de eta dwumadi na chi e Facebook or Power 979 and Facebook TV XYZ Ghana so e Facebook YouTube XYZ broadcasted Midiane Kwame Minkah baby a wo bia akwa ba afei yama minority leader Dr. Kasiel Atufosen akwa ba fisa afini mu nyina no afei no mani e bono so doc e wa chuma akwa ba
yenua
every bia ba kodi afi chapa so
happy new year
afi sabi bia koso kama asase yi
na dom odikan yankopon e bede na ase ahokyra President Kufuado and large bawumia wada soya Ghana ina na chiri yeda ne yesora yetumi yesro because nka doro kodo wo mani modze nka go hu cry sorry mpo a ebosu for us to wake up in the morning na yetumi yasro yada yankopon ase yakwadwuma na yaban wa ho kyira Ghana rekomi na ndase ne bede so yankopon a
yeah, they fine.
Yeah, the baby or man record.
Sentiments here were expressing. Who compare so I may sure say holidays, only baby in come. Is that the sentiments are when our grounds were brown amount for din come?
What the can run your burning and never will be
okay.
The constituents the donuts in come. The monk come on the moon. That moon when you're dead. Bani yotudi President Kufuado na nunia no doba Toronto na nunia kakraba oye large bawumia wana wodi di Ghana for ekwo constituency na yin character ne hu the magnitude na de kwana nkopwa wore bre wo mani mo ya no hia bawo ho kirabo na yin nkopwo in character nebuhu de kuchira abani oda magana for also no wonder the United Nations Development Program what we are seeing now and was abani between 2022 and 2023 wa Ghana for do 8.5 million with the one if him butu krem.
Let's just here
bubro within 1 year.
Wow.
From 2022 to 2023. Nyamna America United Nations UN in canon na Ghana nya ofren ofianan down on mo catch that. I am a so was say abani the nyimpa esikafo in kan no 250,000 when you if esikafo why ye and sana wasan so ye nipa 8.5 million odo ho akohiem no akohia buburo ni na ya bane ne nhyehyɛ bon a mbere kakra ba betina do alaje ba wonia ofa kwane bi do no ɔkyerɛ president Akufo-Addo the one for Ghana mfamfa do alaje ba wonia ne edwuma ɔyɛ no no scorecard na de ne nsɔhwɛ na ɔkɔtwerɛ no results abaye no na hine
but ade ba ko last year mfoni a wotwa kyerɛ ne na fe so adanse bi apia amanfo bebree di including IMF di kyerɛ sɛ na yɛ sika sɛm ba bi agina no enye now say Ghana call IMF program ase aban ka kyerɛ sɛ ani ahyase dane would contract mo hwɛ adanse die ne ensɛm ahodo amanfo kan including IMF na ankasa na ani dane ampa
first the one that CBI yemfenda IMF there wetum waboa ma Ghana oye intensive care yekom da ho IMF when so yemu a asisi anka oman no kran ka egu nyame adom yeda ho the intensive care a drip system man Ghana economy no do only time a yeyi drip ni fi yandu pese our life support ejiko obi wo wiase ma na ot Ghana ha na se oma wutiri me ye wode de ahohihia a yekum na de yareba a yekum wode akoto intensive care unit ye fi ho a impact on kan current
osamo
dunia ebi a yedun eduru bi na wada ma Ghana ma yenyu do atwo yen collapse na yenyu do at hospital yenfi hospital
but at least inflation about
you can't see the kind of inflation abafuma oye economics kasi obi go friend
shrink inflation
ne level na yedu sisi shrink inflation achade ehwe price a aden no bo bekade inflation or bafum ehwe aden ne kase na wodo ton na ne kase no so it's inflation or bafum sande aden ne kase no do na do won sakan abafum ma price ayepepe the sense that man can fa bibi nye example nkan na eto dokon mfa the 4 cities okay at a point yet on dokon 1 ball 1 city 2016 ayefi aben the dokon ko what on 5 cities
okay
5 cities
5 more
5 and okọ 5 be 2020 no could do 5 cities from 1 city to 5 cities 5 cities no could do iwie no from 2022 to 2023 no 5 cities odamotse na mbom 5 cities na yetoni do ne kase na oye no kase no do at man the kase na agena nko weigh 1 kilo and do weigh 0.75 kilos no do at to the kono no also in kan no and they do cross so easy 1.5 so in effect you need 5 cedi plus 2.5 cedi so the actual price is 7 cedi 50%. Now no you funa kase mom dokono na yedin na what no do that on the potokase what would it shrink inflation. Inflation no inflation is seen in the oreba form, not because oreba form, but the quantity no abafom on into no cost. So there's shrink inflation. That is what is happening.
It is about the two one and yet say why bibia
nti mama wakoma wenu anje so economy and inflation you bottom on you bottom is here can inflation asama on you bottom so bottom ya economy ni yema koto ade na sa ade na roton sebe koto 1 cedi na so so instead of there eboto 2 cedis a isa wo de inflation abafuma na sepede inflation no o chede wa abafuma komalata gom ko friend cantomanto na ko bisa ho inflation wa abafuma na abafuma isem nyo kase food inflation is skyrocketing dzibanu boy dzina mankofo nye dzibanu ndi na so say inflation ya wa abafuma but yam bonsem mo
but no is that to say IMF and Shisha no enye adwuma.
It is not about IMF and Shisha. You see the inflation of let's say 15%. That's all rise all the way to 4%. Hyperinflation. That's all stabilizer. Or stabilizer, they use price to measure the stability.
No man bono.
Nyama no bono. Number one you see no nekasena wa performing on measure. So that is the deficiency in the measuring of inflation. Atasa.
To work out also
the because ya de mbonse man. Obutumze wala bo hu de rebre
okay
ti said don't start to botoma na mfifiri aye won sa hu ina
no crepa
ebeba no bibi aba won sa shokuto na bo hu fifiri obefi won sa hu baba so kutoku na nkasa ni economy necessary
ade ba ko so e ha Ghana for bebre ye eto bebrebe ye omde ato ye so yi na no ya Dr. Mamadou Bame ye be ba na nsem no so but any so no especially asema ka che me nua advancements or join you say auto challenge say my majority no mra na monye bibi mfato no ho eto na be ya de ginger bi e da Ghana for so sa challenge ya auto say ye fa private members motion so na yenye nsakra ye wo mu no e dia de pote na wo hwehwe ada na da fe na wo ma asem we so
odi kan ma manka to ne bi no abani kwa fa to bi ofen 11 them 11 ya to ne zin digital ya tax bi a usika o wallet do mobile money do o bank fine up dash do na ba parliament of digital usika o show bottom na instead of yefu bottom na that 11 na ba NDC MPC queen ye dwuma magana fo se mema yem pass daily yeah president Kufuor na nenu alaje ba wo one MPP MPC won shedem won kasai wo shehom pututa wo tai wechi wo motivate hon wo work ko warm up wo ba parliament and the queen wo hu MPP MPC NDC wo pia hento yenchen
that's right
we will make sure the e-levy and some of our in the nibi in the them e-levy the 100 Ghana cedis and will be a one jet tax it's not them 100 Ghana the standard what the tax you will be a 50 Ghana more being
yeah
you will be a transfer sika fina na wallet him and na bank account him to the wallet him someone brana wo ye ni na the what Oman Payina be the chira wa friend no Alhaji Bawumia then I'm saying after telling Ghanaians there into your e-living we could jina UPSA kakasa what's in there sister do pedoye ana man pagin one sere bon facho one sere bibia mbom Ghana fun kodu into your e-living na mbom se yewura se moto aba mana ono kwa wan sha time 2025 no mo obahwe do be yefi me ka chiro Alhaji Bawumia asamari ken the nokwara seminary camp parada ami ni ono ma ye NDCM yet mbra baba Ghana ye bill na dem bill na ye baba Ghana ba she bodwo ye de baba boto ho na yende ye wom de ye dom kuma ho na ye dom na ora ka asem na ye hu de MPP MPC fu ni bi wo bose wonya age wo feel there wo hoodwink Ghana fu no what in that na wo ye ya beda da Ghana fu ya ko if that is the case nyen NDC fu de yan chairman General Mosquito waka ya me ya adom yes get wa NDC ya adom ye tumi ba yi tax yan flag bearer oye President John Mahama waka was the first budget for NDC yet wa ba mo oye president no what needs to do January February the budget
into a normal timeline
I mean that time you ranking member in a parliament obi atsem kan Ghana ha yes this tax on you only regressive or your bottom to the two are what to talk of bottom the NDC and the school am kwaya be me wonyim di e wo tax one am tax in my capacity as the ranking member I will persuade the next NDC government the first budget if NDC MPC abani nka ho hwe wo boto abenti im the Ghana from the Ghana for the way to you na ani bido waba da na ya eden waba then na meka dey abani mean what he said all the MPP MPs me dem brare bagana mbahye bodwo ye giden ile na nkoten betting tax emission tax and a tax a waka ho asem wo electricity and the local electricity krala what the toro botodon me dem brare bagana mbahye bodwo ye yefi
asa no kromo so ma suspend
suspension on the way yefi essentially that baby what ha what
na chere
Oh, then
me flag bearer was so open to me so be here for
now.
What's the guarantee say?
What's the day you malaje ba wo me maybe if we say neka jo na anta na o send there say obis ohia o good morning na the position of the sun and sun na say be if we say ni no yin tetamale ho ono no onyimadza a sebe afi obotum waye asmo kan Kwame Minkah se menchro MPs we are testing their loyalty to the people. We are going to test President Akufo-Addo na nanu nua Dr. Bawumia your vice president. This is Kasi. Dr. Bawumia and other large Bawumia the position in the sense that currently the leader of the MP, the governing MP, the Akufo-Addo. That's right. Kind President Akufo-Addo no boss in MP. And then
Matthias here.
The party whipper. The party need that the whip system no parliament is the leader of the party. You know, the party that one year parliament.
In this case, Bawumia.
In this case, Bawumia. One no better MPs there. One to unquad the man and one to unquad them. But other also mean it will be in January. Kind of focus into trend until January and Sana. I'm known nationwide, worldwide. My position on this e-levy, they're regressive, they're distortionary, it will destroy the system, and it should be removed. Therefore, I will bring a bill, and I'm inviting MPs, and the leader of the MPP, was also a vice president, the second in command, who MPP are banning, the one join them, you remove them tax. But you know, Ghana for you know, Ghana for our bread, the e-levy or for one scar. Because you know, I'm on your body. Membu nye there, be your opportunity. As woman, then walk from fo, Ghana fo, our bread, after Papibido, 1 1 only NDC MPC stand for. We'll do whatever it takes. Magana for bra, war bread, no wab before. You know, I'm don't do NDC MPC. The da, yes, sir. You're da, Ghana for the day, sir. What can we do? Change living standards.
But I did not pay you. But I
don't drink the matter. On into the Erica then these MPs, they pay a day. It is the member of the Baba. But
I'm a dear okay. When your first timer, Mato challenge beside the Ama MPP majority, or Rashid, if you can say, can offer Tamana, Mopese, will free one, and I say, what did you matter one? But for our we are so. But the argument of Mumaki say, Momo coin and Mode first on the day, and you would be an inch. Well, you move through. So what's the guarantee? Said this time round, you know.
Well,
I
cannot guarantee. But I want to prove a point. The large Bawumia can never be. The mating into the because for catch the Sheben Kuma. I shouldn't hear less of Sheben Kumwa. I want to prove a point that this man cannot be trusted. And so, on Betche for Parliament,
to mania.
That's 1 year Ghana football. 1 year Ghana football wins it. And the Ghana football the NDC for the Dohon. Awesome. The Pedawasi to them. It's about identify them taxes. Branton and Catesia, which are Lotto na bet. In the Lotto crowd, Lotto, and the Kufa and Alaji Baumia, what 10% Lotto cake. Put a Luther, a large about your GB. The Bisa non Lotto.
We are not in normal.
You need normal times. Echo bet, and so big a bet, no Sonia.
But I will see Sikani Wana.
Miss Can watch our dear. You know, if you may more business to here, we are natural. And here, National Cathedral, whom away to $100 million hole, the largest hole in the whole world. But in this book of record, Wabawos is going to be the world record.
All at all. I was a leader, minority leader, Dr. Kasela to force and it didn't come on. And now pay live if in the office or Ghana Mashabegafie or Bob Dr. Mamadou Bamia, some so now watch and say, mate to the Yentimin engineer, you know. You remember Dr. Mamadou Bamia, Frankatudima, MPP Amanyukwa, what didn't the Niswa Dihuna, was here should be mada at the Abetuga. Yes, I say free, said you will see who a year NDC are buying all day, more. To the sense, or say a bar, oh my Ghana Sika Semo Crampoa, say what they to NDC modern wa, oh my yard, dear cratchamo. He said, yes.
Maybe said that one can the maximum can ejiza.
Ubuzame.
Ejizi.
Maybe I am in 10 years question. I know how.
Because you see, and the question is, what's in there? One why you are ditching. Even before we look at it, over there, Obiala in the papa in the work.
Here, Baumia.
Ejiniza. Ejiniza. You recite the national pledge. But I catch them there, Ejiniza, another Ejinizi.
And I mean, can't
Ejinizi. Because they were, no quality or your crop. It's Ghana. You lived in this country under President Mills.
Yeah.
You also lived under President Kufuor and Alhaji Bawumia. You lived here. But two regimes you fought. One of the ways Ghana, one of the Obuama Ghana, Bosala Wajim and the Ghana, first in history. Then we saw GV beside the Bossa what the Eden. Srehan at the crop had the Bossa Waji and the Yentumintiaka. For the first time in the history of Ghana, when I was the Ghana, Ghana was that's when you haircut, your president Kufuor and Katibida.
W.
Nya large about me and Ati, haircut.
Yan TV da.
Enka Usika in the yet the Ghana, yet na. Ya Bobusama Busan, I to the extent that Yarkasi, yet the Eurobond holders. $8 billion US dollars. Only nature, yet the other commercial lenders of 2.5 billion US dollars. Exchange rate 4.5. It's a multilateral bank. Multilateral. Multilateral banks, IMF, World Bank, Africa Development, Africa Exim, Cabo 5.8 billion. And Sana, domestic bond. On a day.
And yet, your mem, why and your one.
Nina Banisi. A champion Aberos mean to you, but the Sicano, a cow, I am to do. The Mabani, or catch her there. Why are they? It's in a band that one. That to GDP. My gun is the case, a total output in a Japan. Now, you try and Ghana Kawa ons. That to GDP is 103%. What Republic? The West. The Mabani, the one Ferrazzi, the Alhaji Bawumia. I beseech you, Alhaji. Say the truth to the people of Ghana. Because we know but the too much Ghana for you. When too how Ghana for no too much my antenna, no boy him toli. Cancer man, don't you know? No Ghana for them. No Ghana for them. For him, Alhaji, to tell us, I mean, the abandon of Fidon, Nedrima or ye, on Sweeney, no, the Ghana, Aquasha ditch him, and Ghana for overnight. Unianum, Mencasementro, teachers fund. Teacher for Ghana. And now, we will start one provident fund. One provident fund before 2021, but 2021 was about 100 million US.
Yeah.
And there,
wow.
You have made the teacher pension worse off under this government. And the purchasing power of Nisi cow pension. Boom. You say what?
But the argument in the
also for him to look at the people of Ghana. In fact, first of all,
yeah,
I would have wished that Vice President Bawumia and also a driver mate. Mate, big machine video, you also mate and in the other no load on Ojis, or better trouble or better, doye. Now, or direct. Then meets a man and Kashi Anchra would drive another gun if we now question it. The standard driver, the reputation is driver knows he has become a limping man. Driver knows his image is dead. Now, we name a Buner Babes. by a better driver.
Send the foot with a send the foot with a
reputation deserves to die with the mate. With the reputation. Die with the driver. The reputation of the driver now, it wouldn't mate reputation. That's a terrible mate.
But o two for send yen share. Driver on the pan offer. I mean, in this case, but me argue
the driver never. Oh, he dreamer. Let's so or drive would baby or the car might be. But obodu oko bakrana. But the car my mate or wash a car no the corner says car make sure the fit away me menaze. If you're wrong, and I catch a driver and the yin them. You know. In this case, Vice President Bawumia, anytime President Akufo-Addo he is the acting. Today, the president is traveling. After you know reshuffle. Go to Kana, or the letter of the parliament, the only one I like about. I've been to act only 11. I've been to act as our no field or yet on ye. Any evidence for her. A con cancer, one year. President Rollins, who took one, a con cancer, 1 year more ye. Oh, ye, or better president, your friend, and Rollins was known to about no ye. We know what he did. In fact, presidents were. You sat, you advised the chairman of the economic management team, the second in command of the President Akufo-Addo's cabinet, the leader of the MPP party. You are telling me what? Driving the entire 33 million Ghanaians aground, our lifestyle aground. You are telling us. You know, he failed to apologize to the people. And as I was trying to say, in coming on now, and Kamal Babeye, make a sign now, first of all, no Oscar Bonnet, no Osu, the Ghana for that. Yamaye na Mofencham, Karim, me mate, number me your mate. Me my net down, Safata. Now me believe there, more the chama, me swim lessons. Into them zaman mean,
now you're a politician, wouldn't say about political suicide. I mean, be a politician, be no side. No,
I'm young, Kabaye. I'm truthful. I am honest to the people of Ghana. If something is wrong, tell me. I will come before the people of Ghana with it. And I'm sure there's a kind of culture Ghana for will bear with you. But if you fail to say the truth to the people of Ghana, kind of culture Ghana for you don't treat the people of Ghana for granted. My constituency, the literacy rate is about 80%. You take them for granted. Let's say Adrian there, maybe when you're literate, you hoodwink them out, will give you a shock. The only reason why my constituents love me, and support me, and they've given me the privilege to serve them for 16 years is because of it. And it's also because the crown by my kind of culture, and because of the madency after the Arabaka, Obotuma Obeka, Untuma Obeka, Mom and Bell. Alaji Bawumia nko ye constituent nko jira MP nko win 2%. Because Nusubanen me constituent one pair. Bia mo kwa waka kiram da padi o bolata dodo. Bia waka padi o bolata dodo. On na makan. On the
ba no so one
that's the problem.
Yeah, ba no so one no cre. The no cre say a sign to omo wo ekwan mu. Unlike NDC aban. I mean, Russia ne Ukraine tokwa ne COVID-19
bomb now what bomb now Russia bomb now Russia for the Ukraine what on if you do my bomb now and when now would deal with Ukraine would your money do if you fail to manage this country because and because you fail to you fail to manage this country you have failed so bad that what this government inherited, coupled with a band goodwill a winning and a fiscal space a winning in a bossa wabaji count. It is enough to turn this country to something.
Almost on the talker. Apart from energy sector.
So let me tell you, you inherited debt to GDP at 50%. 7 years down the line, debt to GDP has increased from 103%. Double. You've added debt in excess of 53% or 50% to your GDP, size of the GDP. You borrow 50%. So the current debt to GDP, 50% on one and got within 6 years. It's all there. That's why. The Euro bond is a car of Kwaji. And then, Ufado, what the Euro bond, 18 billion US dollars debt. A high debt. Then you say, what name? And that's what but that is the truth. The car will borrow, and that is what they use the money for. And as a result, look at where we are. The kind of expenditure we use is Sikaye. You see, nobody manages a country like the way they have. The only way that this government salvage if they had resigned, let's say new government, one image. After all, what they want to mean? Basically, they resigned. Into them reshuffle year and the work. Okay, they are reserve players who have been on the bench, but on the bench for 7 years. 1 year warm up, I'm a 100 minister. Who would obey? Or what to papa do a 50? Them 9 months. Who they want to mean?
But at least Ken Oforiata ya number bonus was say and as a much say yam pamni free. At least ye in a free. I shall free by as well on your bill.
That's a post for Damana. Senior advisor on the make a first one, Flagstaff House. Rebecca Flagstaff House, who are more remote, who are the Ministry of Finance. I mean, Nana Bufaba, but the Flagstaff House, no trend there. Coach. Now, what's say Ghana and if you pitch and order double 9 is your coach. About no coach yet. Therefore, from frying pan to fire. To do the best
and you game changer. I mean, 8 months
when you party in pitch and order number 9 now head coach. But now for Flagstaff. Or yeah, friend the technical football mentorship.
Advisor,
is a technical person or bench and watch one way, one more how more. The mention now about park. I've said, and I'm saying again, that the only way I'm able to salvage the suffering of the people is to get Akufo-Addo and Laji Bawumia to resign.
But that will also be dependent on were you competent enough to handle the economy.
No. We'll resign. Yeah. We'll be elections for. And then obviously a new team will take over.
But as I mean, may they because me say utie Laji Bawumia. Or they more I mean, for instance, I say a brand number one bemono, a bus city no one day, and they said yes, share and managing a brania. I mean, kind of some serious. I say on the performance of the city exchange rate.
Are you worried?
It is interesting. No, for the benefit of Omo, I say it is interesting to note that between 2013 and 2016, the city depreciated by an average of 17.7%. Between 2017 and 2020, there was a significant decline in the city's depreciation to an average of 7.5%.
No,
I don't know what they will be.
Many baby was trying to math. But this is voodoo mathematics. Voodoo.
Oh, Samu.
Oh, yes. I don't know who taught him this kind of. There is a formula to calculate exchange rate depreciation. Every central bank. Okay. So there is old minus new over the old. And the formula is there. It's well known. Any central banker will tell you how to calculate. We inherited the exchange rate 1.8 years. Moved it to 3.0%. No, the city to the dollar okay. Was 1.3.
Okay.
1 cedi, $1, 1 cedi.
So $1 now 1 cedi 30 pesos.
30 pesos.
Right.
At the time we're leaving office, from 2001 to 2009 to 2017
yeah.
January.
Yeah.
1 cedi 30 pesos moved to 3 cedi 80 pesos. Do the maths. And then after we left office, it moved from 3 cedi 80 pesos today 12 cedi 52 pesos. 12.52 today. From places that I know. Now, Obi Krasi baby cry 12.8. Our father from 3.8 that got 12.8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now 0.8 is so fear though. Now it's 1.7 more now. Na math no so.
But
No. This one percentage. Without even looking at the math, we can do the math. But I'm trying to tell you that so that we don't bore your friend when the world say math.
Yeah.
So you need to put it in proper perspective.
No, need better.
Then in fair watching. 1 CD 30 pesos. Our channel con now by 3.8. Our upon 3.8. Now I found 4.8. 5 upon 6 upon 7 upon 8 upon 9 upon 10 upon 11 upon 12 100.8 they do what sort of what sort of without even looking at the mathematics or even doing the calculation when I know where class but I will know but you come across I didn't know what happened.
At this time, I didn't bit my
so I'm telling you that the record of this government, you don't need mathematics, you don't need statistics. Reflect, think deeply, be a Ghanaian, and don't be an MPP person. Rather, evaluate. You will know that this government has not only been a failure, but why a very, very disappointing the people of Ghana. Because if you're the kind of hype and the kind of trust a Ghana for the man bunny, or draw a Ghana for the man bunny there, a come ask him go see Jahon, no one why you man. Public goodwill. And that is what you need to change a country. Not only public goodwill, the international community now what I wait you. I suffer. One of was the kind of what the Mambosa, woman who sika, was the kind of crowd where the Mamma was in a moitia, or Bohombosa, Wallen, or the beautiful men, or Juenua. And there, this on the Sika, what Jay, now what he now. For Bisa, Baba was in them ski the other. One shred of do our taffel, party to do a wako, a sound to do a wassaw, inna, offended, champagne to do a wassaw. They were living large on the back of the people of Ghana. In fact, they lived a champagne lifestyle on a petition budget. Mende, Ghana. I am a waye, but baby a Ghana do. Timianum, some mede, when I'm in a maca, one can shoma who mess na bani waye. This government has been.
But at least we agree with you, but I agree with you, say.
Yes.
A bright woman, instead of normal.
Okay.
It's 2025 now. Being a different any approach to dealing with Ghana's economic situation. I think that, for instance, I'll say VAT and baby,
But first of all, it's one no coffee bay. It's one no coffee bay. See, let me tell you, and anytime I'm expect us in the office when IMF for one to stop blaming IMF. And I warn them, you should stop blaming IMF. IMF don't tell you to post.
But IMF can't do anything.
What IMF does, another IMF for you there. IMF for no better. The reason why another cow nor day, you are living in excess of revenue. You have options. Option 1, stop living large. O budget na pure no boss. Oboso Hennessy, no Hennessy. Oboso champagne. O budget na pure no there no less economy champagne. O budget on so there a lot na ebefa or commercial to aircraft that is what die. They reduce. Like simple put cut expenditure. Or then cut expenditure. The option is to share revenue for the February.
And no quite higher no. I mean, say IMF can't say
it's up to you. So he's giving you option revenue. Another do a mixture of the three, of the two. Choose one, A or B, or combine A and B. Then a buying say, I mean the lifestyle, the means is under.
Yeah.
Campaign in Akamo.
Yeah.
That's how
the revenue no
quite. The main the Moko may live large. In fact, me physically be quite account. Enjoyment in the Moko more account. Then boom, was an a Ghana for or you don't fund them a lifestyle. More fund them a lifestyle. More mammoth. He live in whatsoever. When I'm a large about me and the president. Wusu tax na kofa ba after the wusu tax there.
Yes.
She said you kada rider. About 75 Ghana cedi. That malaje ba omi na president. Iye Uber, Django, another Shatawale ne app bi aba.
Taxi.
When na ekoyi bia e spark o kan 100 Ghana. President Kufuor na laje ba omi waje. Then I'm going to 150 plus 200 300
yeah.
And now offended agree college companies articulators no a cheaper tracks of budget 500 so 500 what the make win or about 2 of one. So in the end be no butcher them scan diamond coffee I found one lifestyle. You know I'm going what's your construction company now o grader bulldozer concrete mixture Honey bia wusu abo produce bia obejo 100 Ghana. The produce wusu 500 tons 500 Ghana. 1,000 tons at times 100 on name 100,000. You see, this is the cap. Only nature no, what's the manufacturing industry? Flour mill, cement plant, nika. One nika. The kwanyam we brew, another kwanyam we pere ya banku bida. A brew na kwanyam nika. Wusu na nika no kribia. Ye kenke tax without to na de banku na rebidin ko ya hu wusu what's on nature no nyana nkoten banku prices rather no generator our produce iwo generator wo fi wusu da free or about 100 Ghana per ton on nature no iwia in wusu generator fo wo fi generator ebobo another power plant to produce generator the wo fi mpo ye mistake necessary renewed ban that's a wusu ban wusu about 100 Ghana bisa wo ho de ekurase menyi gas ibi na ebi anyina ibi na wusu na medunu edibana president Kufuor ba
ba se na me ko ba bi no se so o ka se sa no ma we nyina no yes aba but on jintum I mean of course any that was nyina ye hu de e koso but so o koso ka se Ghana for money to me a obeyi sa to we nyina afro na what the idea be flat rate aba
abedin no ngi ni sisiara how na eta benim you are the sitting vice president you are the chairman of the economic management team you are President Kufuor those closest person
then you only know vision bearer no ana
sir President Kufuor do say ado hia na kase ndo obobo am president vice president Mahmoud Bawumia wabaye president na moboa believe would than any other person wane so there is no escape route. For that Ghana for we feel the sebe Ghana for we probably don't care. Then can what that him with the year 2016 in besan so what that him.
But the 2-year die so no more parliament bet me you move from.
You see, yes, and you are aware that a 2-year over the CCI. The NDC MPs in parliament voted en bloc against this tax. In fact, by 1 a.m. They are about 2 way vote. This America say when the tax be about VAT. I don't know if you know. This is a high kiosk or bet you 5%.
Wow. High kiosk.
High kiosk or bet you 5% VAT. Containers 5% VAT. Force 5% VAT. Only nature no. The quarter dayan. With that, nyamia ya wadom na ye dwuma na quarter dayan. Dan so kwaji mortgage ana kwata da 5% VAT dado ye the state developer nkotin obiala o si dan wa kwanchen bia kwata dan be obedo 5%. I think that is not enough. What's it? This is stationary office pins
paper in
A4 crayon crowd with the tax out to the 21% VAT out to crayon do color pencil highlighters ni na with the 21.9% out to boframa sebe idea what the crayons na felt pen near what if former cardboard in account what you 21.9%. NDC have not missed words. That is why the NDC MPs in parliament voted vehemently against this tax. And we said that it is not right. It is simply not right. You see, Ghana for bread.
Obi a mobile fiscal space in you.
Ghana for bread. Ghana for bread. You Ghana for now. Ebisa.
I
pede Ghana food na.
David I am paying in embassy.
Yeah, bro.
Ya bre. But Sikansu ni wo.
You see, woman check your lifestyle. Say ye penyin now na ye breadwinner you go fear. Na da wo na di sika be fear. Let's say what circumstances. Whether if we na one by one tenants. The unianum. In kind of high 5-bedroom. And that's it. What traban? You could do your rent 5 bedrooms. One school fees in Pomin to meet you and to Babet. You move now we see under Dan Krum. Now, boom, Araban is so. Once one Dan Krum boom. I mean, I'm a wife. Instead of 5, and you're 3 bedroom. The young one to him. Or Bandama with Marco. And your master son, the Yakoyam.
And I know Namobe.
And that is what the NDC would do. We will look at the expenditure profile of this government. The expenditure profile now, what is behind it, and identify expenditures. Be a feel there on your papibia. If you are the creative space, you use them spacing the bois, my papibiara, and this aban, the year, Magana Kodenim. That is what.
And if around that time, no to be creative space, no. That's a with drama so to say the tears abre. In my Sakoyan say bit me about Bobosiana. You bet my impuntu numa hodwa.
The coming days, President John Dramani Mahama announced the name Juma Opedoye. Nampuntu Juma Opedoye na that wa announced that I would like the big push and all of that. The Bema Oman Ghana Ayakrap. I'm Pedema Castle. President Mahama, Pedeguma Sha, Baba Ghana Mampe. Puntu Juma or your Ghana Mojikuma. Biaru Puntu Juma ye. Them Yimpanos and there, Bayam Puntu Juma, men Jilits. Bayam Puntu Juma, even more, even better than that. Why and that? It's about catcher them, come on, the NDC party, with the future NDC government. I leader President John Mahama will constitute a team. Osafata, Bobwa, Magana, Akonim. Injury time, a minister here, President Kufuor, Wakofabia, or Pedal, obey. Oh, yeah, or your presidential reshuffle, your reshuffle, a remix.
Eddie,
Remix.
just say,
Nina, Nimin remix. Say, do not know, Waka film. Remix. Remix, why, in your reshuffle? This remix that he's done, you think it will yield result.
Leader, you stay on revenue kakra. Azania de nkomono abanewe. I mean, back to taxes no. Says our taxes here okay na say we yi free wa. We be introduce taxes for Kwame so na.
I'm surprised you are asking this question. I'll tell you why. Why didn't you ask about Umia? I will impose the tax. No catch Ghana for them. Nyame na adom no be Ghana man pay now. Be you or not happen or not so be you. Why didn't you ask him that question? And I'm telling you that he doesn't know better than the NDC. With a track record, will be any what we can do. Look, if you want a government, Wabua Magana Akwanima, it's the NDC. Since 1992. She was sitting him. Her money move very well. And we are telling you that we have a superior strategy, even on revenue, even on expenditure, in the way we do things governance-wise to change this country. Without us, our record is there.
But your flag bearer has
better. We can do better. Your flag bearer work.
On one term.
But what is wrong with that?
4 years.
And that is exactly what we need. We need somebody who will come and think about this country. Say that I'm not going back for re-election. And see, I am going to reset this country. Mess and MPP were done and rebellion is in the marco. Yet, my baba, ye be there, politics in tea. May I declare the seven send, the party for family and friends, and cronies party, you mean satisfied. I will change the fortune of this country. And in doing that, we seek 1 term. And I'm telling you, if President Mahama, obey Ghana and pay you into my yard, will be able to give you. Because only the Ghana are prepared. Oman Ghana are prepared who be pen because macho President Kufuor some man a chance to be done and penny be that we do things differently. While we work with nature, when we do it wrong, and so constitution and man. The only person in the history of Ghana not only experienced walk through the ranks. Wabet nefi. Na constitution and man don't konon ko ye President Mahama. Give him the chance. The chance to change the fortune.
What down for Kofi Bento Drain say? Obi our second term.
He's entitled. He's entitled. He's entitled to. In fact, the Imani group now on Ankasa or your member, now no colleagues will disagree with him. So I don't want to discuss that. He's entitled to his opinion. Though you're Ghana, no better than Adrian. Watch an Adrian. Kofi, yam fat. The Wadrian. Ya, Nyadrina, Ghana for Bob Wagana. Repair and chow. Krubia. I can Kofi, Pia Hencho. In same in Pia Hencho. Maybe at the Ghana Rokon. I am what's large about me.
All right.
I'm new Juma. Large about me and Embras. In the other party, Oman kind of want to have a book. Yes. And then come to Parliament. I mean, you don't need them. When we wonder what to about my flag there.
That's about to almost on what do you could my flag?
I jigong.
On Jinindi.
1 month or 2 months after nominated him. Or Raho. In fact, can a Japan or Genebios or Bomi?
Canadian,
yes. No, do not was I've been mistaken.
Because we're more popular.
Yeah, the Mark can uncle Yema. Yes.
And Wabra upon one Magana for no. It's
a summer yabo, I some working. What's in there? Would to Abaman and a friend and Lajabaumia. I said, walk out on what Dama, Eluton, Edama, Unianuma, one reprek with them. Haram. The haram meat, look, baby, I want one about haram.
All right, 2 questions, Ansana. You're in Commander Bannery. On exchange rate, and only the bit my yafa Ghana City home sabre. The end you bit my yama, what then Saba.
First of all, cut your expenditure. Cut your expenditure. You see, exchange rate no problem now if fiscal problems. The more you spend outside what you have, you deplete your reserves. The deplete your reserves are the reserves in you are. What happens? You can't have reserves to fight to buy essential. On a nature, you know, internal MPP for Kade, Warukob economy, no episode. Do you know why I see denied or stabilizing? Do you know the reason why? Because if we are seeing now when a year one cow all over outside Ghana into ya. In Sinkaya best cities that are dollars, they could yak out. Yen 20 na I there.
That one didn't be a
double 20. Oh. Let them start resume. They won't resume what China pade. We resume the Wobuti uncle.
And that person they'll come knocking me
because don't are the best.
Wow.
Cocoa body yella. Oil then can walk up $1 be egu. Cocoa body is a wine renessing. Cocoa Nampo in the wakrebi fi him for saying for Togo. Togo work crack cocoa. LBC
Pascal Cromo say idea na mo yeda.
Oh na.
I'm going for 2,000
Yawahama LBCC. Wako toko ko wadere braban. Mani miska ko road is ko ni sika no ko. In the coming days, I would tackle the Ghana Cocoa Board. I would tackle them. In the coming days, I would tackle them. News no doors will probe the dome to me no quick. May ye that's a manka. May ye for Saba. But the man are saturate on Koye. Remember what Konaka remember why I was so maybe or the baby. Remember
this seed instability, no. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
Do you think currently no seed is about 12.5, 12.8, isn't it? So relative stability. Yeru hun. Ne fire by your crop. Ne sense your crop. Sense in there. When I had the one cow in Tiaka. So you resume the year.
You will resume that way.
Or depend negotiation. Abani, and I'm Mrs. Chabani on them. President, a friend, finance minister ya on na more pachewi on the wa if you pitch no what now call coach this year or da mean aba or kwane na was na wa pachew one fa yembo na bi nche mbom yenhwe da wa ka na yentua see until that we don't know when we start there will be some headwinds ahead of us. Currently the city stability are yeruhun. I would say probably it's a tailwinds as a result the positive impact of the negative story the defaulting on you there. Ghana currently no yen reserves on court because you defaulted the payment of debt. The positive. Them certainty you to stabilize the currency. But when we start with that proper buffers in place, the bracket.
In 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, President Akufo-Addo will deliver perhaps the last State of the Nation's address. What expectations here?
When you send your Babaka, there are no reserve prayers or the one being overcome. But I'm the minimum assembly of Babaka. Because to crow me, Oba, the meeting can economy no kutuku. Don't such a kutukuma if you know about. And I watch your own say. Apart from the Banawaba Pagana for Chow, the Ghana for me story. In fact, my Yazi, no good many mass. I must say MPP, I must say Ghana. You must send your Babaka. I mean, as for me, I expect the only thing I expect from him is for him to come and apologize. When I apologize, on your feet. All
right.
Egypt did the paper yada.
Verdict no
bisa ya gani etwaba.
Yes.
Oyada na waya.
One kasa. Me rate no. And then the interview now.
No, mamenta.
I was just say you take out to sign. And I say mo ya motemenka. Let me ameka.
No wanye yi.
O me chiro mo de aye.
Ajogon.
What's the cut to?
And the Ghana for there. It's very difficult. We know. We agree. That life another brand ayeten dodo. The bedin po ayeten. And that dodo na rampo want to mean 3 times a day. But from work school na busuan bebre wo so na ayeten. But I want to assure the people of Ghana there. Yenim NDC MPs yenim. Yenim one how na there is hope. Hope in there. Yeda e sora. Ghana how ni yan how. Da yedwe no ho yan hihye ya yare ni de yeboboa. Madam how Ghana for we will as NDC MPs working with President Mahama and then share papa bi baba. Did the Ghana for botu abama. This is san mo kwana Ghana for because him the Ghana ne shebron obi ya yen. Na as NDC party believe in the vision of President Mahama. Believe in the vision of the NDC MPs. When you do that, I've invested that investment.
Leader, you don't say, and no brother, your mind, and no pay. And then you want to pay. Mammy, I was here, many others were so our radio, so Babonium Kakra. Nothing else, I will find you to Abra Gabasino. Yea, the abandoned. One more gun and Juma, or the patriotism. Because it's a patriotism asa. Say you Ghana minister, you know, so quite a minister, and it's in a war of form. The Menzama, Obama, them sick, basa, now banning or to the patriotism in your woman's will go money. One bondman, Abia and Mopusu, but 9 months, I don't know my work. And yet, why I am quite DJ Dr. Casiela to force it, and the Jumla to Babo. Minority leader, or no, and any deal come on. That's one. Fire call. MCR, Yankwe.
Entiminua Kwame Minkah and only minority leader Dr. Kesiela to Forsen. Eko Chitrin Komo, every Parliament House. Eyo Sunkran ya Rohunka. Amagana. Arahusem. Enti hane ebegina na yaw day Dwaboase adwumade ya yedi bramono hane de nyina rabedi ABC amamo mede dia kra kofida ko mede betina mu kakra bi e de amenu Kwame Minkah brownie minority leader ko twetwe nkomo no eti Kwame besa abesoma ma yanyankrobo ya de china no pa o de adwumade na to aso de amamo e da masima monite na mu afuto mede be ma oni sansa na ebe kono ewie mu aye hye ye papa panti Ghana fo nyina ye sramo se ya munum nsu ye se na be ya mo apomudin se be konkan nyankrobo ya duma wo china no pa ebe shia da masipi